Test, test. All right. Hello, everybody. This is Andy Mack with Basketball City. Let's see. Hope everybody's having a good week. Happy Wednesday. Let's see here. Trying to get us going here. Where am I? There we go. Share screen. Oh, I need a tab. Okay. Oh, I see. All right. We need YouTube. NBA Top Shot YouTube. Let's get to YouTube. Where is it? No. NBA Top Shot YouTube. There we go. Now the breaks are live. Hey, Kenny. What's going on, brother? How you doing today? How are your Lakers? Kenny. KK Kenny. It says click the screen icon in your address bar. Okay, I'm live. That's what I thought. You don't see me, huh? Can you hear me now, Paulie? Okay, cool. Now it's saying that my browser has blocked my screen. Click the screen icon in your address bar to allow access. Then reload your page. So what's going on with that? Let's see. Okay, good. Okie Kid can hear me. What's good, Okie Kid? How you doing? What's good, Kenny? I'm sorry I haven't streamed in a couple weeks. I'm trying to get back in the flow of things here. There we go. All right, can everybody? There we go. We can see my screen now. All right, so hey everybody, it's Andy Mack with Basketball City on Wednesday, February 4th, 2026. Hope you're all doing great tonight. A lot of movement in the NBA today. A lot of movement. We had AD to the Wizards. Chris Paul was traded to the Raptors, but he's not expected to report. Lonzo Ball got traded to the Jazz, but he's expected to be waived. Sixers traded McCain to the Thunder for draft picks. I was surprised when I saw Kobe White being traded, but the Bulls are just switching it up. Mike Conley to the Hornets. That's interesting. We all know that James Harden was traded to the Cavs. But for our Boston Celtics, all my Celtics fans out there, we got rid of Anthony Simons, and he is headed to the Bulls, and we got Vucevic, which is, a really nice addition for us, having a big man who can stretch the floor, can rebound, can score in the paint.
Hey, kid, give us a beat.
Make it nasty.
All right. So it is the Celtics tonight against the Rockets in Houston. Celtics are up 61-48. We got Jaylen Brown out tonight. Sam Hauser's out. And we have some players that don't normally play, like Ron Harper Jr. Shireman's getting a little more minutes. Josh Minot hasn't really got to see the court in a while. Peyton Pritchard's coming off the bench. Excuse me, the bench for the second night in a row. I think he's going to be moving to that. Yes, some very interesting trades. I don't know if anyone's a Wizards fan. We talked about this a couple weeks ago, but sorry, let me get this thing off here. How do I get this thing? I don't want that there. Yeah, so for the Wizards, they're definitely trying to get that top 5 pick. They have to really tank if they want it because I'm pretty sure it goes to, is it New York, the Knicks, and this is a really strong class coming up out of college. But yeah, I mean, one of the biggest things to kind of keep your eye on is like, all right, so Harden goes to the East. He goes with the Cavs. The Cavs are already a strong team. They get rid of Garland. They've been playing without Garland for a good chunk of the season. And okay, so how does Harden fit with Mitchell? Are those guys going to be able to coexist? Because hey, I think James Harden is an incredible basketball player. He's really fun to watch when it comes to his scoring arsenal. Um, but people have their opinions on how is he as a teammate, and if things aren't going the way that they're supposed to be going, is he pointing fingers, or is he asking for a trade? I don't know. I'm sure that there's a lot of media um, piece that goes into that, but I'd be curious to see how this plays out. All right, so everybody, we're gonna have some rumbles going on in the Discord. If you like a good Rumble Royale, we're gonna have that going on. So what's up, Kid Bamboo? Hope all is well. So make sure that you get into the Discord. My guy Wizwit is always on it, Mister Giveaway. Paulie is always giving away stuff. He's a great guy. So you got to comment on my basketball stream to be eligible. Oh, I love that. Comment your favorite trade of the day. Nice piece, Paulie. Yep. So let us know what your favorite trade of the day is, and that will make you eligible to win tonight. Would love to see what people are thinking about trades. Anthony Davis to the Wizards, Paulie. I mean, the unfortunate thing too is it's like Trae Young and Anthony Davis are just going to be sitting. They ain't playing because the Wizards want that draft pick, so they'd be tanking. Garrison Lyons is here. What's up, Garrison? I remember you from the days of Moment Ranks when we used to compete on that platform. So if you guys didn't know, one of our former Celtics, Danny Ainge, is in charge over in Utah now, and he's always making moves. He's always doing things that would surprise you, always working out deals. And Danny Ainge has had something up his sleeve. I know, right? I completely get it, Kirk. The Chicago is like I feel like all the stuff going on with Chicago, you're just scratching your head. It's probably more just trying to plan for the offseason, right, and seeing what they can get. But it's going to be tough, though. Yeah, the McCain trade is interesting as well. I'm not sure he really fit in with Philly. We'll see how that's going to work with OKC because OKC has such a brotherhood and a strong locker room that I'd be curious to see how he's going to fit in there. And yo, Bleezy, what's good? Now, what do you think about your Clippers, Bleezy? Well, not your Clippers. I know you're a Celtics fan, but I thought you were also a Clippers person too. Clippers are not sure where they're going now. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, that's what I remember. You live in LA. You're Clippers. I'm sorry, brother. We're focused on the Celtics. We ain't worried about the Clippers. The Clippers are going nowhere fast, bro. All right, we got Kyle Hall in the house. John Barnes. Okay. I just don't see it, John, because if we think back to a great opportunity for James Harden to kind of show off his skills in the playoffs against the Celtics, what was it, game 7, I think he had 9 points. That was pretty bad. So, some people would argue that, he can score obviously, but when it comes to crunch time, that's when he kind of folds up. But hey, yeah, it's been pretty busy today. I'd be really curious if Paulie and I were talking about this like a week or so ago. Giannis going to his Knicks. We'll see if that's going to happen. I'm not sure if it will, but I like the Vooch ad. I do. I have some friends and some fellow fans that kind of are disappointed that Simons is gone because Simons is a lot younger than Vooch is, but we just we just have too many guards, and we have guards that are defensive minded, and Simons was an offensive minded player. I mean, he obviously could score a lot, but we needed a big. I feel like we need another big. We have Quetta or Queta. We have Garza. It's just different now, though. We obviously we lost Al Horford. We don't have Luke Cornett. Those guys were, and we don't have Porzingis. So those were our big guys with our title run. So I mean, getting Vucevic is huge. Yeah, we have a lot of chuckers. That's for sure, man. There's only so many shots available. Yes, right. Yeah, the Knicks are getting hot. They really are. I think it makes sense though if you notice what Missoula is doing now with the Celtics lineup. He has Pritchard coming off the bench again. So tonight this is his second game off the bench. I personally thought that should have been happening all season. I mean, I thought Simon should be starting because he came from the West with the Trailblazers and he was killing it as a starter. I mean, he was averaging like 20 points. So yeah, I think so too. Yeah, what do you guys think about that that Reggie Miller statement about he was talking about Caitlin Clark and Caitlin Clark reminds him of Peyton Pritchard. And then I was just listening to the Celtics game on the radio, and you have Cedric Maxwell talking about how I don't know if it was Cedric Maxwell or Sean Granny, but one of them was talking about how that really bothered Peyton Pritchard. So it's like a lot of people are thinking about, oh, I wonder how Caitlin Clark feels. We saw her face after he said that. Yeah, she's going to be a transcendent player for the women's league. So it's tough to compare a female to a male. I mean, I don't quite understand that comparison. It's like, why wouldn't you just compare her to another female in the league? But uh, it would have been tough either way, no matter what he said. Probably should have just not brought it up. Just compliment her as a player and not try to compare her to somebody else. But this is what people do. Yeah, Simons wasn't long term, and the thing is, the cool thing about Simons was he did everything he was asked to do. They wanted him to play defense, and he tried his best. And I mean, he was going against some tough competition, like younger guys like Jordan Walsh, Josh Minot, um, Shireman, like all those guys are trying to get minutes, and then you have Pritchard playing as a starter. He was great. Good score. I mean, the thing is, early on when we were watching him, hey Chewy, we were kind of wondering like, why is Missoula playing him so sporadically? He's just like he's getting in there, then he's not. He's playing a lot of minutes, and he's not. So it's like Missoula was just. It seemed like Missoula's minute. Let's see, his how he was managing his lineups was just kind of all over the place. Yeah, they definitely were. They were trying to get some good value in return, but him dropping that, what did he have, like 40 the other night or maybe a couple weeks ago? That helped his stock. That definitely helped it go up, right, Bleezy? He was looking good there. All right, let's take a look at what's going on in the NBA tonight. This is Basketball City. For all my friends and fans that just joined, so happy to see you. Thank you so much for joining Andy Mack in Basketball City. We love going around to check on different teams. Today was a big day in the NBA with all the trades. We're going to check right now the scores. I'm a big score guy, love numbers. A math man, a mathematician, maybe someday. So the Nuggets and Knicks are in OT right now. It's 112 to 110. We got the Joker leading with 27 and Brunson with 30. Oh boy. Oh my goodness. And the Raptors. Scotty Barnes is getting closer to his another triple double. He's got 18, 9, and 7. Love that. I don't know what's going on with the Rockets tonight. Of course, I take Kevin Durant to have 20 points, and he's probably got what, four? Let's see what he's got. He has eight. Okay. Minus, he's already played 30 minutes and he has 8 points. Yikes. That's not a good sign. This game's gonna be he's probably gonna be sitting on the bench soon. I don't see them trying to push for a win here. But hey, if anybody remembers JD Davidson, he used to be on the Celtics. Oh my goodness. And somehow he's getting some minutes. Yep. Knicks and Nuggets and OT. Paulie's team is on the OT game. We got OG with 20, Cat with 20. Wow, man. Brunson has 30. What's going on with Bridges, Paulie? He's played 40 minutes. He's got 2 points. Yikes. He's not getting his shots. I remember him going to the Nets and he was killing it. He was kind of playing like Michael Porter Jr. So usually what I do is I go to CBS Sports. This always helps me with trying to find out like who's in the game because it tells you who's on the floor. Sometimes in the other apps it doesn't. All right, so right now for the Knicks, you got Brunson Towns, OG, Bridges, and Shamit on the court. All right, Knicks cut it to it's all tied up 112, 112 with 3.5 minutes to go. Oh boy. Yeah, I get that. He's a good defensive player. What is it? ESPN on the Gamecast tab? All right, thanks, Chewy. I'll check that out. Gamecast. Ah, there we go. Thank you, sir. Yeah, I don't use I didn't use the Gamecast as much as I should, I guess. All right, so Jamal Murray just hit a three. Bridges takes a three. Huh. I'm gonna have to get cable someday. I stopped paying for it. I refuse to. Yes, thank you, Chewy. I see it now. Appreciate it. Was there any trades that people were hoping for to get for their team? I know, 2 clicks. JT is living the dream. What's good, JT? What team is, your team, JT? Would love to know. Obviously, Chewy is a Kings guy. Paulie's a Knicks guy. Bleezy's a Celtics guy. Who else is in here? Anybody else still around? What do we got for other fans here? Let us know what your team is. Would love to know. What do we got out there? We got all right, Knicks are up by 2. Oh boy. Now it's getting interesting. Jeez, Jamal Murray has 37. That's crazy, bro. Man, I in NBA Fast Break tonight, I selected Quetta or Queta, however you say his name, and he has 14 rebounds, but then I decided to switch him out. So, that was bad. Should have kept him in. Sometimes that happens, though. I'm curious, what's going on with Minnesota and Toronto tonight? Toronto's got a winning record, 30-21 this year. Wow. So Brandon Ingram is leading the way with 20. Scotty has 20. Absolutely killing it. I'm surprised Bones Highland is getting minutes. Poor guy was sitting on the bench in Denver forever. Let's see. Do we have a trade tracker here? We must. Oh, Detroit. Yeah, I wanted Zubats to the Celtics as well, Bleezy. Wow, Detroit has really come a long way. I remember when they were just so bad a couple years ago. Yeah, it's tough with their tax. Keita. That sounds better. Mark Williams, rare fresh thread coming up in the Discord giveaway. Oh, I'm sorry that your stream is a minute or two delay. Hold on one sec. My computer is about to turn off. Oh, we don't want that to happen. That could be a serious problem. Let's see here. Let me get this fixed up. I gotta make sure this is charged next time, huh? Gotta wake up. Falling asleep over here. Okay, there we go. Hunter's getting the start tonight. It's pretty sweet, Chewy. All right, there we go. Now we got power. We're back on. Sweet. All right, everybody. If you didn't see or hear, Paulie's got a giveaway going on in the Discord coming up. Mark Williams, Rare Fresh Threads. Excuse my mispronunciation. Was it Ivy? I think Jaden Ivey, right? Jaden Ivey was traded, and was it to the Bulls? I was trying to figure out what Chicago was doing because they had so many guards at one point. All right, so in the Discord, the Rumbles are going to start in about 4 minutes. Oh, 3-team deal. Oh. So Detroit is I love the potential of playing Detroit in a series in the playoffs this year. JT, I don't know how long you've been a Detroit fan, but I enjoyed watching the Pistons beat the Lakers back in what was it, 03, 04. What's up, Lee? How you doing, brother? Good to see you, my man. Hope you're having a good week. And congratulations on your stream with Chewy. I thought that was pretty cool. I watched that for a little bit. Nice to put yourself out there. Lee is the man. Let's go back to what's going on in the NBA. I'm sorry, sometimes I get sidetracked and my computer was about to explode, so I had to make sure I plugged it in. Okay, so what we were talking about was the Pistons, and let's take a look at the standings here. The Pistons were number 1 last time we checked. They're 37-12. They're on a 3-game win streak. The last 10 games are 8-2. The Hornets are also hot. The Knicks have won 7 straight, like Paulie was saying earlier. They were on a little 6-game win streak. Now we have 2 teams in the East that are on a 7-game win streak. And then in the West, it's been a little different. Highest is the Rockets with 3 wins in a row, and the Rockets are 8-2 in their last 10. So the Rockets have the best record in the last 10 games in the West. And we have the Hornets and the Cavs and the Pistons that are also doing pretty good 8-2 in the last 10. So I'd be curious to how Harden kind of fits in there with the Cavs. But going back to the Pistons with Ivy. Javonte Green, former Celtic. And I see you guys got Kevin Huerter. He's a really cool guy. Guy can shoot. He's making a nice little salary too, $17.9 million. A lot of guys on here. Oh wow. And I forgot you had Duncan Robinson. So now you got Duncan Robinson and Kevin Huerter. Wow. Love Stewie. Stewie's making a clean, even $15 million a year. What a monster that guy is. Doing good, brother. I'm doing good, Leet. Oh, sweet. Yeah, so watching Isaiah Thomas and Joe Dumars and Rick Mahorn, Dennis Rodman, Bill Laimbeer, the Microwave. What a team, huh? Those days were fun, I'm sure, for you as a Pistons fan, winning back to back. The bad boys. Gotta love it. Love the old times, but it was really cool to see Joe Dumars kind of put that that Pistons team together, and I mean they surprised a lot of people, I'm sure. But Chauncey Billups and Rip Hamilton, Tayshaun Prince, Rasheed Wallace, Ben Wallace, what a crew that was! That was a fun team. It's crazy they kept them together for a pretty good amount of time too. Yeah, so according to Vegas, they have the 3rd shortest odds for a title since Harden got to the Cavs. So how much does that mean? I don't know, but Let's see. Let's go back to the scores. I'm sorry. Let me get that. There we go. All right. So the Nuggets and Knicks game has ended. Um, Knicks ended up winning 119 to 117. Brunson finished with 32. Wow. Scotty Barnes, 3 assists away from a triple double, but the T Wolves look like they're going to take that game. Looks like Kevin Durant started getting going a little bit. He had 2 in the first quarter, and then now he has 15. I don't know if he'll play the rest of the game. We'll see. Trying to get him to 20 points for a nice little parlay. Pelicans and Bucks are all tied up 104 to 104. Derek Queen only has 2 rebounds, and I needed him to have 6. Yikes. Ryan Rollins has 19, so that's a good thing, but there's still 9 minutes left, so maybe Queen can get a couple more rebounds. We'll see. Not really sure. All right, we got some interesting stuff going on in this Rumble right now. Got 17 players left. I wonder who's going to take it. Yeah, he's killing it, huh? He's probably showing Missoula like, hey man, I still want to play. Even with Vucevic here coming in, coach, I need to get minutes. He's got 16 rebounds, huh? Wow. And I put him as my I feel like I put him as one of my players, but I feel like I might have taken him out. Derek White's having a big game too. He has 28. 10 for 23 from the floor, 6 from 13 from 3. Wow. Keita has 2 blocks, 2 steals, 16 rebounds, 10 points. He's got his double-double. Good for him. Now, what's going on with the Rockets, Lee? You happy to have Udoka at the helm? What are you thinking about the Rockets' chances in the playoffs this year? Could they make it to the Western Conference Finals? Who is their player that was supposed to be? Wasn't there somebody that they had, or did they? Oh, they traded him to Phoenix. I remember originally, like the first game of the season, everybody was super excited about the Rockets, but um, yeah, you still need a point guard. I like Reed Shepherd, but he's just not ready. Is that the case? Like he's too young. This is only his second year, right? He was drafted in 2024. I mean, he's averaging 12 points, 12 and a half points, 2.5 rebounds, 3 assists. Yeah, it's not going to cut it for the Rockets, right? Need more assists, more rebounds, more points. Yeah, I get you. They didn't seem to want to run back with Chris Paul, right? I mean, I thought he was a point guard, but he might be a combo guard. Oh, congrats to Hishmish as Hishmish is the winner in our Rumble. Thanks to Paulie for running that. Yeah, I'm not sure if he's a combo guard. I mean, I don't really know. If we look at his game log, let's see. I mean, he's getting usually 20 minutes or more, but his assists are pretty low. It's like 4 assists here, 4 assists there. Is Sabonis still hurt, Chewy? I thought there were talks about trading him. They were going to get what were they going to give up for him though? Or what were they going to get for him in return? Oh, wait a second. What's going on with the? What happened with the Knicks and the Nuggets game? I thought it was over. I missed this. So it looks like it's going into double OT. Oh, it says end of fifth OT. What? We got a second OT. All right, let's see here. So Minnesota's about to beat Toronto by 4. There's 3.5 seconds left there. Yeah, it's a nice moment he got. Hishmish. Very nice, dude. All right, man, come on, let's go. Get these ads out of here. I don't want no ads. I want this. We're not on the NFL right now. We're trying to talk NBA stuff. Here we go. Oh, so Scotty Barnes still hasn't really gone over the hump tonight after he's had 20 and 10 and 7 for quite some time. He's got 22 now. This next game is torture. Yeah, I wish I was watching it. I mean, I get the game cast, but it's just not the same. What's happening anyway? Oh, so Murray just had a dunk. It's all tied up again. Looks like it's going back and forth. Yeah, I don't know if you have been following the Bulls this season, but the Bulls started off like super hot, and then they were struggling to get a win. And there was a memorable interview that they were doing with Vooch, and he had a bunch of his teammates that were super excited around him, but he was not excited at all because the win was only by like 1 point. So I'm sure he was frustrated with his situation. I mean, Chicago's probably a tough place to play because they haven't been winning in a long time. You know, last time they were relevant was with, Jimmy Butler. I thought it was really cool that they retired Derrick Rose's number though. I thought that was awesome. Big shout out to Derrick Rose. Huge Derrick Rose fan. Love watching him play. It was really cool to see him play against us in the playoffs when it was Celtics Bulls, and we had a really nice competitive series with Ben Gordon and Ray Allen. Those two are like both shooting lights out. But Derrick Rose is just super impressive with his athleticism and um, some of the crazy shots he was making. All right, let's get back to it. Knicks are up by 1. I don't know what's going on with this Minnesota Toronto game. It's been kind of sitting there for a while. Hmm. It says 3.5 seconds left. It's a 4-point game, but it's been like this for a long time. And the last time I checked this Bucks Pelicans game, the score was like 106, 106, I thought. But oh man. I don't know if Queen is going to get any more rebounds. Doesn't look likely. Trey Murphy must be gobbling them all up. And Alvarado. Ryan Rollins is doing good. I need Mr. Queen to get 3 more rebounds. That's asking a lot in 7 minutes. We'll see, though. See if he can do it. How about Kevin Durant? He was at 15. Is he still at 15? Oh, no, he's not even playing anymore. That could be his night. Could be over for him. Bummer. I don't recommend doing parlays. because I'm doing too many of them. It's not going well. Not going well at all. Uh-oh. Okay, I'm just trying to fix something up here. Hold on one second. Just trying to take a look at what was going on in the basketball world. Love seeing the trades. Super excited for player movement. All right, let's see. Knicks game still going on, Paulie? Oh, wow. It's double OT. Knicks are up by 4. Pretty cool. Anybody have any read on what's going to happen with Chris Paul? Is any team going to take him, or is he all done? I don't know if you remember when Carmelo was kind of like exiled by the Rockets, and then the Trailblazers took a chance on him, and he kind of revitalized his career at the end. I thought that was pretty cool. Yeah, that's a fight, right? It's a battle. 121. Denver has 121. New York has 125. They're going back and forth. Oh, Minnesota, it ended up beating Toronto by 2. Yikes. What's going on with OKC and the Spurs tonight? Spurs are up 21-13. Oh, my. I don't know if anybody saw, but the majority of the OKC Thunder are out tonight for different reasons. It was pretty entertaining reading the news report. Yeah, we're hoping that Wemby gets some blocks tonight for fast break. He's already got 4 rebounds, but we definitely need him to add some blocks because it's blocks and rebounds tonight. 45 rebounds, I thought, maybe 5 blocks, something like that. Did Cat foul out? Ouch. That's brutal. Excuse me, pardon me. I am cooked. I'm sorry. I probably should have had some coffee, but I need to make sure I go to bed at a reasonable hour. Wow, Tim Hardaway has logged 40 minutes tonight. This dude's getting minutes on the Nuggets team, huh? What an interesting lineup without Aaron Gordon, and they have Peyton Watson has had his moments. Christian Braun, decent player, but it definitely looks different without Michael Porter Jr. And what is going on? I got my battery plugged in, I thought. Let's take a look at that. Hold on a second. We're in a situation again. There we go. Now it's charging. Got that switch turned on and we're good to go. He is definitely a freak of nature. Wow, 64 rebounds. And you got Jared Allen. I hope you get top 100. That'd be pretty sick. I'm curious where I'm at right now. Let me just take a quick look here on my fast break. Excuse me, on my Top Shot app. Hope did anybody participate in the breaks tonight? Yeah, just do it, please. Come on, bro. All right. For the Fast Break Classic, I have 53 rebounds, but I still need 3 blocks. And I chose. Oh, I see. So I need 3 blocks from Wemby, or I need a block from Joker, but the game's almost over. So we'll see how that goes. And oh yeah, I get it. I used to love the breaks when I was more into a gambling mood when it came to virtual, but I've taken a break from that. Yeah, oh for sure. I enjoy the. I think they do a good job. I'm trying to see how I'm doing in historic if I even put a lineup in. I don't remember putting one in, but I think I did. All right, I need 3 more blocks for historic too. Geez, Cousins, Zach Randolph, man, KG and Tim Duncan had a block, but the other guys got nothing. Did you stop doing historic because of the prize changes? Like it used to be, I feel like the prizes used to be pretty significant compared to what they are now. Oh, I just got a message that Sengun was ejected from the Celtics game. I wonder what's going on there. Probably because it's 106 to 78. They're getting killed. And Kevin Durant is probably not returning, so say goodbye to my parlay. Bummer. Keita has 10, 16, 2 steals, 5 blocks. Oh boy, and I think I chose not to play him. Yikes, he could have got the blocks himself. Oh boy. I know, right? Vladi got 6 blocks. Yeah. I don't remember him being a block machine either. I did enjoy watching Divox play though. What a player. Yeah, I hear you. I should have. I don't know. I thought it was too much, but I didn't think he'd have a big game either. But they're destroying the Rockets. I think that's one of the things too. Like I feel like the Celtics are underrated. Like it's kind of maybe silly to me for me to say that. I'm sure some people are thinking that, but like the Rockets are a good team. They're they have one less win and one less loss than the Celtics do, and we're destroying them. Like they have everybody they would normally play. Sengun struggled tonight. Durant only had 15. He usually has like 25, 30. What is Durant averaging? Yeah, he's averaging 26. So I don't know what's going on. They must have really did some good defense on him. Yeah, I mean, and then even they played the Bucks the other night and they destroyed the Bucks. Killing it. Super impressed. But what is going on with the Chicago Bulls? It's like I just don't understand. I mean, it's preparing for the offseason, right? That's probably what it comes down to. But like the amount of trades they made and the players that they have. So like Buzelis or Buzelis, he has a bright future. We got to meet him in Vegas. That was really cool. I thought Josh Giddey was a pretty good player. Then all of a sudden I don't know if they're messing with his minutes or something. But now they have so many guards. They got Jaden Ivey. They got Yuki. We love Yuki. They got Colin Sexton. They got Anthony Simons. Like, they must be in. I mean, and they're 24 and 27. They're only 3 games below 500. So it's like, what are they doing? Yeah, I know. Isn't that bizarre, Chewy? I think you'll get one for you, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm trying to see if there's any more. Okay. Oh wow, the Pelicans and Bucks game has gotten closer. Trey Murphy has 39. Wow, he's on fire. Rollins has 24, but everybody else not really cooking too much. Memphis and Sacramento just started. Chewy, you tuning in? I'm just so. Oh, Sabonis is back. That's great. And they got DeAndre Hunter, which is cool. What do you think about that trade, getting Hunter? I just think it's so interesting what they're doing with this Kings team. What do you think about Hunter, Chewy? Do you like that move? Yeah, Cleveland Clippers, I'm sure would be tough to watch. Chewy, what do you think about the Hunter trade? Do you like the acquisition? I just find it so interesting that you still have, DeRozan, Levine, Westbrook. Like this starting five is not bad at all. I mean, Sabonis has been hurt, so that's definitely affected the season. But it's just like it's just wild with this much talent. You look at. Yeah, I get it. You don't have to be patient. You can't. You're not going to get good overnight. It's going to take some time. Well, Paulie's happy. The Knicks won 134 to 127 in double OT. The Celtics are absolutely annihilating the Rockets. It's 109 to 84. Jeff Green, our former Celtic Uncle Jeff, is playing against us tonight, which is pretty cool. And then earlier we noticed that JD Davison, who got to kind of be a part of the championship run we were on, he didn't really get to play, but he was there. So good for him. We like all Celtics. Yeah, that's tough. Not wanting to take on the vet contracts, that's brutal. Brutal, man. That's not cool. Wow. The Pelicans have taken a lead and there's 50-something seconds left. Bucks are just like, I'm sorry. And we had Doc Rivers as our coach when we won the championship, but we also had a bunch of Hall of Famers on our team. I think Doc Rivers was a really good player, and I think he did a pretty good job as a coach while he was with the Celtics with the veteran leadership we had, but I don't know if it's working out in Milwaukee. I don't quite understand that firing of, was it Adrian Griffin? They had a winning record at the time. Was it Giannis that just didn't like him or didn't want him? It's kind of silly. Yeah, for sure. Yep. All right, let's see. I'm sorry, everybody. I'm running out of energy. I'm cooked. We got 29 seconds left in the Pelicans Bucks game, or the Pels. Could go to OT. We'll see. Spurs are up by 42 to 28. OKC looks a little different tonight with their lineup. Wemby has 6 points, 5 rebounds, no blocks though. That's what we were hoping for. Oh, excuse me. Just want to take a quick look at if we look at our standings again. So the Knicks have officially moved a half game above the Celtics in the Eastern Conference. That's a first, right, Paulie? It's been a while. So our top three teams in the East right now: Pistons, Knicks, Celtics, Cavs, and 76ers definitely fighting to get up top there. Thunder, Spurs, and Rockets are the top three, but I wouldn't count out the Nuggets. I feel like, with a healthy Aaron Gordon, this team never underestimate a champion. There's a lot of champs on that team. And I think that's just a winning program over there. They're going to figure it out. They're going to get to the playoffs and maybe surprise some people, go further than expected. Yeah, I should get some Smarties, right? That'd be a good idea. I just had I just had dinner a while ago. I normally don't eat so late. All right, so the Knicks are on an 8-game win streak, Paulie. Wow. They are hot. They must have changed something up, right? Mike Brown must have listened to his team after, or the players did that player meeting, right, with Jalen Brunson. Oh man. All right, let's take a look here. We got Celtics leading Houston. Let's see. Let's go to the scoreboard. Celtics are leading the Rockets. Kata had 10, 19, and 5 blocks. Wow. Looks like the Bucks are going to take this one home. Trey Murphy had 44 points. Spurs are already up by 20 on the Thunder because the Thunder aren't playing their starters tonight. Kings and Grizzlies probably could be a close game. And then at 10:30 we got the Cavs and Clippers. Knicks beat the Nuggets and T-Wolves beat the Raptors. And just thinking about all the stuff that happened today with the trades. Oh, whoops, trade machine, wrong place. Sorry about that. So I'd be curious if Chris Paul lands anywhere. Not too concerned about Lonzo Ball. I think the Hornets getting Kobe White and Mike Conley is pretty cool because Mike Conley is a veteran that can always help out with some good leadership, and Kobe White's a nice guard piece who can shoot threes. I don't know if anybody saw Jackson Hayes on the Lakers push the mascot from the Wizards. That was pretty bad. Have a good night, Chewy. Yeah, I'm getting off in about a minute. I just wanted to try to go for a clean hour tonight. Um, Hope the Kings game is entertaining for you and your family. I was uh, I was hoping that the Kings could kind of make some noise in the by the trade deadline, but like you said, nobody wants to take on those vet contracts. I wonder if anything else is going to happen before the deadline tomorrow. Um, I don't know if we have anything else with the trades transactions. There we go. Oh wow! So I didn't know that the Thunder got Mason Plumlee today too. Oh yeah, so the Cavs got Keon Ellis and Dennis Schroeder. Again, it's like, all right, so now you also have James Harden. Aren't those all guards? I mean, obviously Harden probably plays over them, but it's like, how are you going to fit them into the rotation? feel like there was a lot more trades that maybe just didn't go through this transaction list. All right, well, everybody, it has been 1 hour, and I'm ready to call it a night. I hope you have a great day, or I hope you're having a great day. Thanks for stopping by at Basketball City with Andy Mack. Wishing you all the best. Hope you have a good week. Hope you your team is on the up and up, and you're happy with any trades that took place, and maybe there's a possibility of a trade in the future. You have a good one. Take care. Good night. Bye bye.